A timeline of key events in the journey of Scottish devolution. 1955. The last time Scotland voted Tory. 1967. Winnie Ewing wins the Hamilton by-election, marking a significant moment for the SNP. 1970. North Sea oil is discovered, setting the stage for economic transformations. 1974. Labour wins the February general election and forms a minority government. The SNP secures 7 seats. In October, Labour wins a majority. The SNP seats increase to 11. 1975. Margaret Thatcher becomes leader of the Conservative Party. North Sea oil production begins, contributing 3% to UK GDP. 1976. Shadow Secretary of State for Scotland, Alec Buchanan-Smith, and Junior Minister Malcolm Rifkind resign from Margaret Thatcher's shadow cabinet after the Tories dropped the policy on limited Scottish devolution. 1979. A devolution referendum results in a yes vote, but the Labour-imposed 40% rule prevents implementation. The SNP withdraws support from James Callaghan's government, leading to a May general election instead of October, when the parliamentary term would come to an end. Margaret Thatcher wins, reducing the SNP to just 2 MPs. This marks the beginning of Thatcherism, which significantly impacts the UK's industrial base until 1997. 1997. Labour wins a landslide general election, promising a devolution referendum. Scotland votes 3-1 in favour of a Scottish Parliament. 1999. The first Scottish Parliament in 300 years is convened. Labour has the largest number of MSPs and forms a coalition government with the Lib Dems. 2000. John Swinney is elected as leader of the SNP. 2003. The second Holyrood elections take place. Labour again has the largest number of MSPs, albeit 6 less than 2003. The SNP fared worse, losing 8 MSPs. Labour again forms a coalition government with the Lib Dems. 2004. John Swinney resigns after poor election results and a disastrous European election. Alec becomes leader for the second time. 2007. The SNP wins the Holyrood election, forming a minority government. 2010. Gordon Brown loses the general election. A Tory Lib Dem coalition is formed. 2011. The SNP wins an outright majority at Holyrood, defying a system designed to prevent such an outcome. 2012. Alec Salmond and David Cameron sign the Edinburgh Agreement, granting a Section 30 order for a legally binding independence referendum. 2014. On September 18th, the independence referendum is held. Scotland votes 55% to 45% to remain in the United Kingdom. 2015. In the UK general election, the SNP wins 56 of 59 seats. 2016. The Brexit referendum results in a UK-wide vote to leave, while Scotland votes overwhelmingly to remain in the EU. 2017. General election sees Nicola Sturgeon's attempt to reverse the Brexit vote fail, with the SNP losing 21 MPs. 2019. General election sees the SNP partially recover, winning back 13 of the 21 lost seats. 2021. The SNP declines to support a vote SNP 1, ALBA 2 strategy for an independent supermajority at Holyrood. As a result, 1 million SNP list votes elect only 2 SNP MSPs and 46 unionists, with no ALBA MSPs elected. The decision calls into question the SNP's commitment to independence, seemingly preferring to remain in power and eventually forming an ill-fated coalition with the Scottish Greens.